Hi, this is Avdut. So I'm going to talk to Mr. Sudhir Jadhav, Director Coplaced Consultants. So today we are going to understand about his career journey in various industries and then how he established this Coplaced as a trusted manpower company. So with this, I would like to welcome Sudhir. And yeah, before we go into more details, I think it's always good to start and understand about your overall career journey, how you started your career and how you reached to this milestone where you started like an entrepreneur to start your own company.
Yeah, thanks, Avdut. My career journey so far has been varied and interesting, or even exciting, I must say. After completing a degree in chemical engineering, it was obvious to look for an opportunity in the chemical industry. So for the first few years, I worked in chemical industry in production and then in technical services departments at different companies. I also did a lectureship for a year in an engineering college. So after a few years, like others, the rise of the IT industry grabbed my attention too. The ERP and SAP had already started doing rounds in the corporations and in IT industry aspirants. So having had a substantial experience in the industry was quite a good qualification for embracing the ERP area. So I switched to the IT industry with the role of an SAP consultant. So I worked for more than 11 years as an SAP consultant.
Oh,
So during this period, I got an opportunity to study different kinds of industries and businesses closely. I became familiar with all kinds of business transactions that take place in any industry, any company, and the roles and responsibilities of the employees working at various levels. So frequent interactions with the business owners and the top management of clients, lengthy discussions about the pain areas of their businesses, and addressing those problems through SAP solutions and customizations were very enriching. However, the thought of quitting the job and starting my own company entered and then occupied my mind in the last couple of years of my employment. So a turning point arrived when my last employer suffered heavy losses on account of losing some key clients. The company became financially unstable, and the employees were left with no other option than to look for the other opportunities
okay.
to safeguard their careers. So at this point, I decided not to look for yet another job opportunity, but to go for self-employment, my own business.
That is good.
So that is how it started actually.
Yeah, it's good to know. Like, yeah, I can see that you have a really good experience in an industry, I think, which is definitely helping you in the current thing or the current role that you're playing. So I think I'm interested to know how all these experiences are helping right now to run your current business.
Yeah. See, as I mentioned earlier, I work in different industries, carrying out different roles in my career, and got an opportunity to study different kinds of businesses closely. So a major part of that was in the services domain, cultivating a service-oriented mindset. So also I came across some of the best brains in the industry and could see them evolving from an entrepreneur to a businessman. So that led to a cumulative effect on my mind and instilled a lot of confidence in me that I can run my own business in the services sector. And I strongly believe that my decision was right, considering my knowledge and expertise on all aspects of how a company runs. It's immensely helping me in business today.
Yeah, it's great to know that. As you said, you decided to step out and then you thought you will start something on your own. What is inspiring you to start a company which provides a manpower? Okay, and what is the gaps that you see in the market and that you think you will be able to fill those gaps in this market?
See, 22 years of a job in various companies across different sectors were enough for me to both get tired of the Naukri and to get the courage to quit it. But of course, the luxury of sitting idle was not affordable to me. Jokes apart, I had started wanting to do something on my own, something different, which is new and exciting. So placement consultancy was not planned at all. It happened suddenly and unexpectedly.
Oh,
So NC has been an old friend. Okay, since my college days, we were classmates for a year in our engineering days, and then college mate for next 3 years. So we completed our engineering degree from the same college in the same and passed out in the same year. So we met again in 2019 after a long period where we were not connected, we were not in touch. So during our discussion, then we understood that we both were thinking of doing something on our own, and he had already made up his mind to start a placement company for mid and senior level management positions, as he had extensively worked in this space in the last decade of his employment. So he too comes from experience of working in various industries. He gave me the idea of starting a placement services consultancy for mid and senior level management positions, and I could sense an opportunity in this, considering the talent market scenario. So in a nutshell, my diversified corporate experience and meeting NC gave me a lot of confidence to enter a completely new territory and take up this entirely new profession in the HR domain. An opportunity to meet new people from different industries and different places and learn from them was provoking.
so it's really good to know that you and NC, it's a really good combination, because you come with some industry experience and NC is having a good experience in resource management. Yeah, now I got it, why you started a manpower company.
Correct.
But as we see, right, whenever we start something new, it is always filled with a lot of challenges, right? So I think you must have faced a lot of challenges when you started. So how you overcome all of them?
See, the biggest challenge was to make the clients believe us when we started. So believe that we were capable of doing placements for the senior management, as we were new entrants in the game when we started. So we overcame it by meeting them and having genuine and candid conversations with them. After the discussion and knowing the depth of our understanding of the industry sectors, it was easy for them to confide with us. And once we started, the quality of our work did the rest of the job. So another big challenge in the initial days of setting up our venture was the COVID lockdowns. So we were just trying to hold our feet on the ground, and we were welcomed by Corona and lockdowns. But our faith in our abilities and our resilient attitude helped us to pass through this phase.
Yeah, I can understand, since everybody was having some challenges during COVID, and I really appreciate that you were able to sustain your business during that time. And as you get started, after that, so I'm really interested to understand your services that you provide and the business model that you follow.
See, the basket of services we offer contains many. However, our current focus and strength lie in the placement of mid and senior level candidates such as managers, senior managers, AGMs, DGMs, general managers, AVPs, VPs, CXOs, and even director level recruitment consulting. So other content of our service basket is market research and HR solutions.
Okay.
We also offer some specialized services, namely workforce management consulting and advisory services to foreign investment firms on India talent scenarios.
It's good. I think you have a good set of services that you are providing. When you see in this manpower industry, what difference you see if you compare your services with any competitors in this space, I will say manpower placement companies?
Yeah, see, we have got our basics right. We listen to the client While others are busy dumping the CVs, we dig deep to find a select few who fit the bill. We work in alignment with our valued clients' vision and partner with them in driving enterprise transformation for them. We work as an extended arm of our client's organization, a true business partnership in every sense, I can say. We work to transform the client's name into a brand. The first and foremost thing is our experience in the industry and the conviction we get based on it. So both my partner NC and I have profoundly worked at various levels, starting from the ground level. So backed by our rich and diversified experience, we understand the requirements quicker and better than others, I can claim. So we prefer not to share a candidate at all rather than share wrong or unsuitable candidates. So we try to understand the pain of the client. The other differentiator is, see, none of our recruiters, including us, NC and I, ever start working on new positions in a new field without preparation. So we arrange for workshops for the entire team where the experts of the subject matter in that field brief us about that area, be it technical or non-technical. And that helps us source the appropriate candidates. So I can say we are the matchmakers who find you a near perfect match, if not the perfect one, with whom you may then live happily forever. So we make sure the interest of both parties, the client and the candidate, is taken care of.
Okay, yeah, it's a good way to tell how you work with the customer, and I think the word that you use really, what I will say, matches the industry where you work or the manpower industry, because there you need to have the perfect match for the positions that you are going to close.
Correct.
And as you said, you are working with the customers as their extended arms, right? So definitely, I see you must have seen a lot of different achievements or milestones during your last 5 years. So can you highlight or tell us something about your key milestones that you are proud of you achieved during last 5 years?
Sure. See, there are more than one.
Okay.
The numbers that we have been able to achieve are proud to be.
Oh.
So grabbing more than 50 clients, doing more than 100 placements, and that too, most of them being senior and mid-management level, including the CXO and the director level, and covering more than 35 cities in India, and that too within 5 years, is a remarkable growth, I believe. So today we cater to almost 15 industry sectors.
Oh, that's commendable.
So, many clients refers us to their acquaintances for their talent acquisition needs without us asking them to do so. So this is a proud moment for us indeed. So I can say the highlight of our journey is the strong client partnership and the success of our teams. So attaining the preferred placement consultant spot for most clients, their encouraging testimonials combined with the happy candidates which we have placed prove we have exceeded the expectations, occasionally surprising us, even ourselves. So one more equally important milestone is our social media presence.
Okay.
It has grown significantly, especially in the last couple of years. So it helped tremendously in establishing our brand and leveraging our network. So indeed, it is a proud feeling to become a trusted name in placement services for mid and senior level placements.
Good. I think it's really good that you are there on the social media, then you are trying to reach out to a lot of different people. But when you run a business, so I can see there are a lot of challenges you must have faced during last 5 years. Okay. So anything that you want to highlight and how you overcome those challenges?
Yeah, I remember a situation during the lockdown due to COVID. Okay. So traveling was not possible and not safe either that time. The situation had become scary on account of Corona. However, one of our client, which is in ATM industry, required to fulfill the position urgently, as ATM was the among the essential in those days. So convincing the candidates for the in-person interviews and helping them to get to the interview place, guiding them to get the required permissions and passes for traveling,
Okay.
and getting the interviews done was a big task in that situation. And we did it successfully, and we got a huge appreciation from the client
Oh.
for our work. So that was a really challenging situation actually.
Okay, okay. Yeah, good. I think COVID, as you said again, was definitely challenging for everyone.
Yes.
And yeah, the challenges that you highlighted, I really appreciate the way you handled, I guess, those things. Traveling of the candidates and arranging the in-person interview, definitely, I think must have been a challenge. So you must have learned a lot of lessons during this last 5 years. If you think this would have been known to you before you started this journey, would have been helpful to you. So any key learnings that you want to share with us?
Yeah, there are a couple of lessons I can say. So lesson number 1,
Okay.
never underestimate the power of digital media.
Okay.
Frankly speaking, I could not realize the power of the digital presence of our company. So having realized the importance, in the last couple of years, we have made our presence felt strongly in the digital media. And lesson number 2, we need to identify the intention of the candidate and the genuineness of the client's requirement as early as possible. The sooner the better.
Yeah.
It will save a lot of time and energy, not only for your client, but you as well. So ultimately, preventing monetary losses as time wasted is money lost in the service industry.
Okay.
So these are the 2 lessons I can definitely mention. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to know about this. And whenever anybody starts any business, right, or specifically when you are in related to some, you are connecting with a lot of different industries, right? And when you run a business for long, you always need to have some way to measure your progress. So what are the KPIs or metrics that you follow to measure your success?
Okay. See, success for me is measured not just in profits or the number of clients we serve, but also in client satisfaction and the retention rate of the candidates whom we have placed. So we track metrics like placement success rates and client loyalty to gauge our performance. So we feel proud to say that we have done exceptionally well here. So our client testimonials speak volumes for that. So client retention and repeat business from the customers are the clear indicators of success.
Okay.
That is how I look at the success of success parameters.
Okay. So what do you think about this manpower industry? How it will be evolving in the current situations where there are especially the challenges with the remote work and gig economy?
See, the remote work trends and the hybrid work models which came into practice prominently and more regularly and became popular during the COVID lockdowns will continue to be embraced by the service industry. So offering flexible staffing solutions and catering to gig workers will become increasingly important.
Okay.
Our role will be to align with the market forces and assist clients in managing diverse workforces efficiently. So I would say the placement companies will have to become much more agile than ever in the future.
Yes.
To meet this demand.
Okay.
So there is also a growing focus on diversity and inclusion, which requires a thoughtful approach to recruitment practices. The pace of evolution of the technology today is incredible. So daily some new technologies are emerging and some skills are becoming obsolete. So manpower placement companies need to update themselves more regularly than ever and keep pace with the technology change.
Okay, so as you said, you need to do some changes and all. So that means you need to align your goals maybe with that. So can you share your future goals, and if you are planning to explore any new services, any new markets with us?
Yes. So the future is bright, promising.
Okay,
To expand our horizons, we are actively pursuing new business opportunities through international collaborations,
okay,
business partnerships, managing back-end talent operations for GCCs, RPO services of the companies. So we are also looking forward to funding via VCs and investors. So our goal is to go global. That means to expand our services into international recruitment. So we have already started taking small steps in that direction. We are open to adding new industry verticals as well, and we have already started working on it. So we are going deep into some of the IT skills that are in demand, and creating a network and database of high posts, that is the high potential candidates. However, we are cautious about that. We are ready to take our time rather than going to and fro
okay.
in the wrong direction.
Okay, so when you see your future, so definitely there will be some challenges. I see there are potential challenges coming into your way, and you are already on the growth path. So I just want to understand how you would like to sustain your growth and handle or adopt the potential challenges that you see during your growth going forward.
We plan to continually stay engaged with the clients and prospects, and work on addressing the pain areas in talent acquisition space. Build a strong business network and be prepared for ups and downs. So resilience is the key. By remaining agile and responsive to market changes, I believe we can sustain and we even accelerate our growth. Our team of recruiters is our strength. Okay, periodical learning and development sessions of our team members is the key to sustain the growth, I believe.
Okay. And since you are in a manpower industry, I can see that you must have connected with a lot of people, you must have explored your network, since you said you are working with customers from different cities. So any message that you want to give to your clients or your network who supported you and Coplaced during this last 5 years journey?
I'm very grateful to our clients and our network from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It is your trust in us that has made it possible for us not only to sustain but grow substantially. So we actually feed on your support and trust. So we feel more and more responsible and committed to addressing your issues in the talent acquisition area with your continued support of us and faith in our abilities. So we are learning from you as well. And we are really looking forward to a long association with you in the future. Thank you very much for all your support and faith.
So thanks Sudhir for all this valuable information, and it was really inspiring to know all this information about your journey. And with this, I would like to say all the best for your future, and I will say all the best to the Coplaced consultancy also for their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Avdut. Thank you very much, and thanks for allowing me to express my thoughts and to share with you my career journey and our status in our current venture and our future plans. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.